double name. My eyes see your face, searching for
yeah, guys, this is Campus Trndz show, and on today's episode, we are going to interview one of the opoku ware hall president aspirants. So we're gonna go to him and then we'll let him introduce himself. Okay, so today I'm here with
AJ.
So today you're gonna interview a bit about what you have for us on your way to this journey. Oh, so are you okay?
I'm very okay, sir.
Okay. First of all, we heard that you have collaborated with Kenyelu. So can we know the reason why you did that?
Thank you. If you can see the sign, we wrote is made in heavens. Made in heavens. Kenyelu has been a brother since his first day on this campus, especially at the hall. We just met, we clicked, and we became very tight. So from the onset, I went to him and I told him that, bro, Charlie, this is my dream. I want to become the opoku ware hall president. We started talking about it, deliberating, and then one thing led to the other. We agreed that we are going to come together. Actually, he was supposed to come. That's what the news was made to understand. He was supposed to come as a president as himself. But then actually we sat down and we both agreed that really he should start working, I should work, and then at the end we pulled our strength together and then we come together. So to us it's never new. Maybe to the populace, because we never made it public. Yes.
Oh, okay. So from what you are saying and then from what we have seen earlier, you are telling us to give you the chance to lead opoku ware. Okay. So can you tell us a moment where you show a leadership? Or have you ever demonstrated leadership somewhere that maybe we don't know, or even in this campus?
Thank you. Leadership, they say sometimes. Some people say leaders are born. Others say leaders are made. Made by what? Made by the situations that they find themselves in. When I'm not done, sorry. When I came to level 100, there were a moment that some colleagues of mine, we were all in 100. They had issues with a certain lady. So that evening, the chief porter had to come in, the chief security had to come in, and then it got to a time that the hall managers came in, and then they sat on this issue. I performed my leadership role by intervening for them. I went to the madam, spoke with her, and then we made the issues calm down. We found an amicable way to solve that issue. And actually, the hall president was saying they should expel those guys from the hall. But due to my intervention, those guys stayed at the hall, and that was the beginning of my leadership. And then, you see, normally they say leaders by example, leadership by example. You lead for example. So there was once I went on my normal visiting. Even before I had the inception of becoming the opoku ware hall president, I used to go room to room, visiting people, and then making friends, making family. So there was this room that I entered. They made me understand that when you fetch water, there are a lot of debris in it. So what do we do about it? AJ, you are in this hall, you say you are a father. What are you doing about it? So I made the inquiries, I made the necessary steps, and then we got the tanks cleaned. And again, there was a time that the gutter behind E-block was choked. So actually, I made the necessary steps and we get it cleared as well. In moments that I've been doing a whole lot, and if time will permit, and if you have questions that are going to go there, honestly, I can break them all down for you.
Okay, we wouldn't like to go into details about that one, but we want to put everything into short. Okay, so let me say, if you are given the chance to lead us, what would be the first thing that you would do when you come to office?
First thing that I would do, this is politics. I am only selling my strategies to my opponents if I tell you this. Sorry, I can only tell you what I've done, what the people should look out for. from what has happened. Before I even had the thought of becoming the president, I was working for the very people of the hall. From level 100, 200, 300, being a good servant of the dons, appear Lord, forever strong. I have been doing it. And I have the connections. You see, leadership is about who is ready to do it and the amount of support that you have. If you have the ideas, you have everything, and you don't have the muscles behind you, my brother, you struggle a lot. So if you are to ask me what I will do first, I'm sorry, I cannot answer that. But what have I done? A lot. The very people know. And it's about time that we should look at what one person has done, what is able to do, and what is willing and ready to do in the future.
Oh, okay, I get it. So far on your way, or let me say on the journey of this presidency, have you been facing any challenges?
As a man, if you don't face any challenge, that means you're not growing, you're not making any developments. There are a whole lot of challenges. But you see, daily we pray and we pray for strength. So no matter the challenge that comes, we have the strength to overtake it. Don't foresee another challenge, another challenge, another challenge. This one a small challenge. Whatever challenge that comes, we pray for more strength and we see it as a little and very small challenge, and we go over it.
Oh, okay. So you go back to the first question that I asked you earlier about Kenyelu. So how do you plan on working with Kenyelu?
See, when two people meet and it clicks, you don't normally struggle over plans. You don't normally struggle on decisions. It just flows. We've been clicking from day one. We've been friends, if not because of the responsibilities that we have been placing on ourselves of late, and the respect that people are according us, that it is restricting it in us in some ways. At first, you could hear me standing at one end of the building, Yellow be standing at one end. As soon as he sees me, he will shout out my name, AJ. Then I will scream back, Yellow, and then it goes like that. We have been friends, and we will not struggle. But it's all about talking, sitting down, talking, sharing ideas, and then bringing the ideas on board, pushing it together, and then making it work. Yes.
Oh, okay. We wouldn't like to disturb much of your time. Okay. So can you wrap everything up for us, or do you have anything to say to your supporters?
Well, thank you very much. I have a whole lot to say, but then you said I should wrap up. Let me wrap up quick. This is opoku. This is our home. We have lived here since level 100. We have been helping the very people here. I'm your own son. I'm your own brother. I'm your own friend. Look at what we have been doing together. Without the maximum power, we have been working hard for the people. Give us the nod. Give us the power. Give us the encouragement to do more for you. Let's come together and do this together. Thank you very much, everyone that supports me. Block D, A, G, C, E, F, everyone. I can't mention names. I really appreciate the support you have been giving me. It's been keeping me on. It's keeping me on my toes and keeping me going always. God bless you all for everything you're losing on me. Everyone that spends their data to post my flyer, share it to others, spend their time to talk to others about me, go to their class, collect data for me. Charlie, I love you all.
So, Mr. President, thank you very much for your time.
I'm here to be the president.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So, Mr. Yelu, why did you accept to collaborate with Mr. AJ, or what's the motive behind your collaboration?
The reason is simple and the motive is also simple. Mr. Atimbila is one strong personality who always stand for the people and stand for the truth. And I see in him the qualities of a leader. So I decided to collaborate or back him for this agenda or this whole presidency race. And that's the main reason for me backing on assisting him and throwing all my support for him.
Okay. So how do you plan on working with AJ or Mr. AJ Montana in order to make sure your promises come true?
It's very simple. Assisting with my ideologies, my ideas, my strength, my power, and everything that there is in to help me achieve whatever we all want to achieve for opoku ware. Yeah, at the end, opoku ware comes first, and we all want the best for opoku ware. Yeah.
So on this journey of yours with Mr. AJ, is there any challenge that you guys have been facing?
Oh, the challenges are there, but we try to overcome them. In this life, there are challenges everywhere. Wherever you go, there are challenges. But the best thing is to find ways and means to counter the challenges so that you come out triumphantly. Yeah.
Okay. So is there any moment that you guys, like experience a difficult person or dealt with a difficult person, and how did you guys, came up with a solution, or like talk to that person to understand, or listen to your motives behind you coming to power?
There has been a lot of situations. Sometimes when we go around campaigning or telling people what you want to do or making them aware of your intentions, some prove difficult. But one thing, you have to calm down. But all fingers are not the same. You have varieties of people around. So all you need is to calm down, humble yourself. When you start to talk to the person may know your intentions and have a change of mind. So that's what actually we do. When we encounter such people, we relax, try our best to convince the person to talk to them respectively. Nevertheless, if the person proves to be more stubborn or not willing to be talked to, then we have to leave you. Okay. Maybe next time we come back, then we talk to the person.
Okay. There is a lot of rumors around, a lot of rumors about you guys. So how do you guys dealt with that, or deals with the rumor that's going around, or like what do you plan on, or how do you plan on working with the rumors?
The rumors has, regardless of everything, every human being has positive and negative. Yes. And sometimes when somebody is not closer to you, that person may talk differently. But when the person gets closer to you, the perception may change. So it's not about listening to rumors. It's about going about what you want to do, concentrating on your work and your agenda. So we don't focus on any rumor. We haven't heard anything. We are just doing our work so that people will know what we want to do for opoku ware. The opoku ware agenda is the first priority on our mind. So we don't focus on any rumor to just draw our attention from what we want to do. Okay. So we just concentrate on an agenda. Okay.
Mr. President, we wouldn't like to spend much of your time. So we would like you to wrap everything up. Is there any last words that you have for your supporters?
Oh, the last words are we have a lot on board for all opoku ware, and we entreat everybody, every Owaran to support Team AJ and King Yellow, so that we can win this battle and actualize whatever view or grievances or ideas that we have. We cannot do on our own, so we want everybody on board to come and support us. So we entreat everybody to talk to a friend, to talk to another Owaran, so that on the D-Day they will come on board to come and vote massively for Team AJ and King Yellow. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, AJ supporters me no I know my big income. Mr. Chiefy, Bra also. Why did you choose to support AJ?
When it comes to politics, or when it comes to supporting someone, competency should be the common denominator. When you see that someone is competent, reliable, self-motivated, hardworking, and visionary, or that person is having a vision, all this amounts to be a leader. And these are the qualities of being a leader. If you want to be a leader, you should have all these. I met AJ from level 100 on the ground of politics, and we are now also ending on the ground of politics. What I would say about AJ is that I have spied on AJ on many occasions. The first time I spied on AJ was when he was cleaning up the washroom, or I think the cleaners were delaying a bit, so he went there. He saw that the place was messed up. Then he started scrubbing the washrooms. I went there and I spied on him by taking a camera on him, which he's not aware up to date. So AJ is a hardworking man, competent, and we should look at competence in terms of voting. We should look at competence. So that's what I will say about AJ. I'll encourage all the Warriors to go for AJ. He's a competent guy and he's a leader. To man the hall, AJ is the leader. I think that's what I can say about AJ Clement. All right.
Okay. So I'll come back to you, Miss. Why did you choose AJ? Why? Can you tell us anything? Like, do you have any reason or why? Let me say why.
I've been in this war since level 100, and I've been the same with AJ since level 100. I know AJ very much, and I know his competency and what he can do. That's why I choose AJ over everybody. And as for AJ, everybody knows how he works. He's a self-respected guy. He does his work according to the rise of the work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So AJ is the person we all need to vote for him to become the whole president. Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't like to spend much of you guys' time, and then I'll just conclude everything short. So what do you have for people who is like saying or doubting AJ about his competency? So what do you have to tell those people?
Okay. My phone and I'm essay man for do like mom say AJ. Like people have been here no level 100. Yeah, but school money but they are almost saying anything. Say AJ. The same people almost saying nothing about school. It's no about level 100, no see level 300. Me once who him if I passed over school this year. So we not say intro and propaganda and almost set against AJ. So call room level 100 no say it be a AJ. I say AJ. Meanwhile, so now in school I say into those doubting AJ. My for cancer be say AJ. You have been there not now for 3 years. The more can be you who say AJ be say AJ. Nti me catch a call for in an aspirant for in an more to abani and say, I don't mind see the asmo better. Among some for money to form more shame pakron. In Pakwan, sir, and sana, Omedi, Nech.
Okay, that's so we'll come back to you. What do you have for AJ fans?
AJ has been working from day one to date, and Warriors can attest to it that AJ is a hardworking guy. We should go for competency, hardworking, self-commitment, and all that. So AJ is the man, like I said. So we should vote for AJ. Our Warriors should go for AJ. We should vote for AJ. He's the man for the whole.
Okay.
All right.
So we are still with the AJ supporters. So today I'm here with
Lincoln.
Yeah,
sure.
Oh, okay. So do you know AJ?
Yeah, I know AJ.
Okay, so time when I would do AJ now, uni AJ where fa?
You about school for front. Unse area na na ohasi. Timi na me say na otoche na. Ochem say ono me senior ma ono ye wa ha. No introduction ni ade anti no. More times no ba ha. Yeah, oba ha no ebe check up so. Oba na di recruit me dey nsa tum na ye ne de. Yes, ye ni AJ de brothers. Yeah.
Okay, Mate. What rumors be a AJ one? And I say, ye bisa waging who has something I watch the Caribbean.
Oh, that be see na na wa ha. Na send the intimate kasi the camera bent no ye be control. See him na yen kasi him.
And no credit.
Yeah, yin no. Oba ha be didi ene na ye si jama na dons ene na ne ho. Ye share when hala ho kama bibia it. Yeah.
Then AJ ya we hu aka wakoma.
Me kaize ye ba from honom no ye organize boys ni na ama. Ye ko ro tank ni meet pa cheze. Me na me nimizo obi onye all presidents no ultimate organization ni ma ye ko ro tank musa dey no say ye do obi a sanitation ni ade don here no you good person yeah.
See, apart from tank no bibi ben bim no wasanso ya we hu a eno so.
Yeah, them how crowd fix it fan why. Yeah, fan no. Ye dey to board n'anim omo hye egu ye ono obaye bono asi ye fan se na eti na ese yɛwɔ ha asa agorɔ ɔsɛ yɛmbɛgye fa no ba ɔne hall principal na ɔmbɛ fix my this time there is a yɛfili fa no paa neat paa ɛnyɛ easy.
Nti wo bibi ka kyerɛ ɔmo a ɔmo support AJ anaasɛ ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo nya ayanko ɔmo metwe abɛn AJ so tias na emu nsɛm bi na ebi afɛre kakra bi nti ɔmo ntumi.
Okay, what's bibi say rumors be say AJ says why bibi kra says obisa say dey na nipa ne no zo bibi yeah won't be sorry na o ye no ma na basa yeah nti nipa dey say o twi ban nipa na ho si nipa ne tie na vibe no say nipa no correct na AJ no wo hwe no normal bia mo atum say AJ no o ye responsible guy o no betimi aye adwuma no nti no bia amfa no support ma AJ. Okay, yeah, AJ go for good.
Let's up. That's it. Today I'm here with
Patrick Man, or popularly known as General. The General.
Oh, okay. Do you know AJ?
AJ. That's what he usually calls me, the General. Then I also call him AJ. The Montana.
Okay.
The Montana.
So, how did you guys meet?
AJ, it seems when I came here for the first time, I met AJ. He was just bypassing. I was standing on the veranda. So he just greeted, and I responded. I even thought he was the president, but not knowing he wasn't. So later on, I was told that, oh, now he is not the aspirant. That time they were campaigning for the election for the hall presidency and whatever. Yeah. So I realized he wasn't. But actually, the fans and the population this man have on this block, it seems the entire hall there, it's crazy. It's crazy, yeah.
Okay, so I mean bisa then AJ ya e kan wa komo e ma say you choose this or be supporting.
Oh, AJ there as a brother to the ground though. Because so no be hu a obe halao onu be ye no we ka say bia oni no cry age mate bi timi ama me fele no ti na ma chese dem cry me timi tiem AJ the Montana also be bia me she be also be so the General. You know, am I in me home pa ye DM fia we ka say bia me mate no so nya me mate me bra penny pa. Okay, so no there me cry am pese me ginem campaign cry ma no na I say your course ni say dey ni ho time sa AJ dey o anadwe cry ka say me ndi na chi a gidi everybody nyame la asem na aka ne sa
It's okay. But ma me bisa o then na wo ma omo keka bibi fa AJ ho ana say bu onso a unyan obetwa be AJ na ma ba support no e mai say ne me bi ni ade nti so munya then na wo ma sankofa.
Oh, AJ there so be hu na twa be no na usuro there na there uni ho how because I know there who know I feeling from a distance. I feeling from who na obi anka say be no kra be no and ti say usuro na nam there na there uni ho ha ni ha maybe oba ha nche. Okay.
That's baby no man. Yo guys, we are still here with the Warens. So can I ask you what you know about AJ or who AJ is to you?
Okay, all right. First of all, I'm in the person of Trndz Justice. Famously, I'm called TK. I'm in room D22 and AJ is in room D21. So I actually say we are family. And the little I can talk or I can say about AJ is that he's a very nice and kind guy, you know. Mostly I like people who are hardworking. So to be truthful, I don't lie. I always say what I have seen. I've been working with AJ. Mostly we work at the hall, we clean tanks, we do a lot of things. So what I can say about AJ is he's a hardworking guy and he's kind at heart.
Okay. So then I need AJ.
Oh, Patrol, your friend, Emmanuel Utikwame, ba me Warren, and do na him. I'm a friend with Sekrum Pufa, and my best school I'm more level 100. My best school I'm for AJ say my school father. I was university purposely and for BC school father, ba and now farmer or dog like the will see here Juma and I'm I was a brand team fan the same school father now or chairman 1 or 2 bio school once AJ will be a opo bi asem ka ba ho a ona ma AJ
nyina say ɔte n'anim ɔnyɛ sɛ bi a aba na ɔbɛpɛ ne ntina ɛma no bɛfa nipa adamfo da bi obedi kan na wafa adamfo adidi nkɔmɔ bɛba hɔ abɛbisa sɛ na ho sitie deɛ na ɛkɔ ɔde sua mu bibia mu bɛbusa wo until oba hɔ ha obia page asɛm ɛna one like usu kyerɛ no ka kyerɛ sɛ bia o sei na ɛkɔ so ha ɔdɔ ne ahofama ɔwɔ ma hɔ ne ntino otie hall members ni sufrɛ no ayɛ kankan ne sɛ na hall for no sɛ yɛdware nsuo no a ɛho kekae ɔkɔ hall managers no hɔ ne ko di nkɔmmɔ ɛma ɔmo sɛte 1 or 2 bi ma ayɛ den of Ogada boys emia wo tank na wo opoku are nyinaa ma ɛma ne yɛ den ehu sɛ yɛdware a sɛ deɛ problem na yɛ den asolve kakra so nti kakra me nimfa yɛ gye no de metima aka no.
Okay, but that's it. So back to you, Mr. So what can you say to AG supporters since you are also a good warrior?
Okay, so actually, like I said earlier on, I haven't declared my intent either supporting AG or supporting Selisu. But what I can say is, per what you've seen about someone, you can actually make decisions about a person. So what I can tell the supporters or the fans of AG is that if they see him as the best candidate, then they should vote him as their president. But if they see Selisu as the better person, then they vote him too. So it depends on them. How do they see both of them? Which one is better? Which one will help the whole? Then they vote for that person.
Thank you very much. Mebacho, since our AG supporter pan, then our woman omonso a support AG. Then I'll become a moma at Rome.
The meetima can actually say if you as you see the offer kotoko akoni ndina bro AG ye obi a opese ho ni tumpon ho no konanim nti ya mo obi a se obi ba na obeka AG ho asembone se AG ayesi a entro also ye de also hu de AG aye ne de obetima aye na de wo hwe so na de to abanma no ni kwa so mo obi aye de da so AG obi a obetima ledi ho na de yakọ yanim enye obi foforo ti me se me AG supporter de metima ka che ho ni nyina se mo to abanma AG no nye de no ombedi ho nanim ne mfo ho ne de enko ba bi papa de metima ka che AG supporters nyina ene omo support ni nyina se bia utimi hwe video ya ebi anyam betima asesa wa adwe no watima to abama AG ebi se bia wonim ade a waye anase ebi ade bone na obi aba be kan fa ne wonim de waye ba se wo hwe video ya obetima hu se ebi ase ni se na AG aye se wotimi woro tank mu auto fans e ma ho no ene e fiximo mu enye ho ni sika no abotum sika se bia se ho no enkanta problem krampa na managers no how managers need to provide this car ono betimi di ni bottom sky den etima ye aboa ho no saa nipa bi se na wo se ye den ye to abama no se nipa bi se na so lidie no de ye ko bi papa medase
baby. Thank you. So please guys, this is Campus Trndz show on Aamusted. Please like, share and also subscribe. Okay.